love. If you must love me, then show me. Stop hiding behind your cute little acts of service. Of course I notice them, I do. But choose not to say a word. And some I do not, just because they are too subtle, even for a lover boy like me. So if you must love me, then just show me. Stop the blushing by the staircase when I walk in. The abrupt interruptions to straighten your dress. The quick questions you ask your friend close by. How do I look? Just before I see you, stop the smiling. Right after I pass you by, the tonal variation. Once I greet you with my slow, deep, broken English, you giggle like a toddler. I notice that. Stop watching by the corridors as I walk away, and definitely stop. Stop the slow talks, the secret murmurings with your girlfriends of how I slay your heart every moment I appear. Well, I don't know about that, but if you must love me, then show me. You see, it's difficult, they say, to speak it out blatantly, pouring out your soul, your secret desires to a stranger you admire, yes. The fears beneath makes you shake like a leaf on a windy day, no, not knowing how they will receive it. So out of fear, you hold it. Like a paralyzed man, you stop in your tracks abruptly, fear-stricken. But then, what's more difficult? Saying it out or beating your fear, you see, is the fear that keeps you from achieving your dream. And you know what? You know deep down that I am your dream. Yes, your dream is me. So beat your fears, because if you must love me, then tell me. So tell me the sweetest of words from the songs of songs. Borrow the wisdom of Solomon, and like David, quote the Proverbs. If you must, speak them out in the kindest way possible. And if you can't voice them out, at least you know where I sit. Leave a folded and written note in my diary. I don't sit there during worship sessions, you know that. So sneak by and leave it there. The one thing for sure is, I don't bite. However, you must beat your fears, because if you must love me, then show me. You see words like cold water on a sunny day, they soften a heart. And you will never know what you miss unless you leave that note, unless you beat your fears, shake like a leaf within to showcase your desires of your heart. You see, it's never easy. It's never easy to love, giving everything with an expectation, yet fearing that you will receive nothing. The thought of not knowing how the recipient will receive it, whether they will reciprocate, whether they will laugh at you, whether they will speak of you, of how desperate you are, whether they will stop looking at you the same way they do now. Whether, like the seasons, they will abruptly shift and leave you watching your once favorite person turn into something else, someone you've never known. Whether the agony of realizing the truth will ever end, and probably whether you should end up changing churches just to avoid meeting this one person. You see, these are the questions. Yes, the questions I know are running in your mind. Yes, your mind behind that beautiful face. Yes, the questions that leave a sour taste immediately after spending an hour in prayer. The irony in your mind is how you smile at face value, yet deep down, these questions torment you. Yes, how you like someone, but do they like you back? So no, I will not tell them I like them. Forget whether I love them. No. Definitely keep it to myself. I won't give them a weapon to embarrass me every time I appear. No, I won't start praying for the earth to break open and swallow me alive once their cologne hits my nostrils. No, I will not do that to myself. I will not be like the moon, disappearing every time the sun shows the signals of appearing, just because I opened up and didn't receive the expected result. You see, that is love. The questions, the denial, the what ifs, and then the acceptance. Yet he did not consider it. How through it all he did not tap out. I mean, how he did not consider the questions, how they will not reciprocate the love. Of course he knew it. How they will troll him, of course he saw it. How he will suffer because he chose to love his lover. Of course he willingly chose that path. How they will not receive him. Yes, how he will come to his own and his own will not receive him. Of course he foresaw it. And for the first chance he got, he questioned his father. Oh, Father, Father, why hast thou forsaken me? You see, behind these questions are the worries of every lover. I can hear the lover's agony, the agony of realizing how those he loved could not receive the love the way he had planned it. So again he cried, take this cup away from me. From these questions I can visualize the tears that never left the tear sacks. From this question I can hear the pain, the anguish, and the heaviness of a loving heart being broken, being ripped apart, a lover's anguish. Yes, I will have to understand the regret, how he will want to see her lover once again. I could understand if he will choose to give up the pursuit of his loved one. Oh, poor lover. Yet as his father's home locked away, the love for his sweetheart kept him going. You see, I told him to leave a note where I sit daily. A note scribbled with his poor handwriting, sneak it between the pages of my Isuzu notebook, and yes, he did exactly that. With his blood, he left a letter, forever inked that no other lover can rewrite, a blood covenant, a testament that it is forever binding whether I choose him or not. You see, he also told him to show me that he loved me, that if he must love me, then he should show me. He did exactly that. You see, on the rugged cross, he went, a shameful public display of this unwavering love, a love for me. He that had all the accurate answers to the worrisome questions about my receiving of his love, yet he so loved me, the world, that he gave his only begotten Son to love me. Yes, a love just for me. Shalom.